All right, let's go live in 3, 2, 1. What's good people? What's popping with the population? It's your boy, $1 Billion Blanco, aka the biggest, aka Blanco the Shooter. We are back again with another one. Welcome to another episode of Kushy Konvos. My guest today really needs no introduction. I'm sure you've seen him on your IG feeds if you are in and around San Jose or the Bay Area. You've heard him yell his signature catchphrase millions of times at this point. You've seen him hosting Feast Mode. You've seen him in Shimo Media Productions. You've seen him with the Say Some team. You've seen him rapping. You've seen him doing comedy. You've seen him doing a little bit of everything. You've probably seen him working. One thing you haven't seen this man doing is sleeping. So respect to this man's time, with respect to the conversation that we're about to have, I would just like to get into it. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome my guest, the one, the only, Mr. Random. 3D.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. But first of all, you're not gonna do my introduction. Know what it do, man? It be that man 3D. Damn, how are y'all doing? I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Y'all already know. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, I appreciate you bringing the vibes into the building. I know this was a last minute request. You was in the studio doing your thing.
I'm random, man. You feel me?
Exactly, and we here now. So definitely want to shout out the Coterie Den. Thank you all so much for having us today. Building beautiful relationships here in the city of San Jose, and this is just another one of those. So shout out to the whole team, L. James, Dro, Wyatt, everybody behind the scenes right now. I can't see everybody and remember everybody's names. Excuse me, charge it to the Kush, the Konvos, and the good times, but I appreciate and love everybody who is here. Thank you so much for making this possible. Again, Blanco going from behind the camera back in front of the camera again with another interview. So thank you for being here with me today, Dad.
I appreciate you, man.
So you did do your intro already, but for the people who don't know you, for the people who aren't familiar with you, for the people who may not be in and around San Jose and the Bay Area and haven't seen you on Instagram, just let the people know a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, kind of your whole little spiel.
Okay, so first of all, my name is 3D Dab, and I'm from San Jose, California. You feel me? Shout out San Jose for the baby. But I'm an artist, but honestly, I'm more than just an artist. I'm more than just an artist. I feel like I'm a professional creator. I love to create. You feel me? I love to make music. I love to create content. I love to interview people. I just love to create ideas. I'm an author too. I got books coming out. You feel me? It just like, I feel like when it comes to creating, I'm a jack of all trades. And then when it comes to making music, I love to make music. I love to perform. You know what? Shout out to the Coterie Den, because coming out here doing open mics, it really just gave me that itch again. You feel me? To really get back in the gym and really get back to talking my shit respectfully. Can we cuss on here?
Yeah,
talking my shit respectfully. I feel like when it comes to energy, you feel me? Like, ain't too many people fucking with my energy. I really feel like I got a hyped energy. So when you get to know me, you really gonna feel my energy. And guess what? Y'all gonna get to know me because I'm pushing that issue. If you ain't seeing me, you gonna see me.
I like that. So talk more about your energy, where it comes from, and what. Actually, before I go there, welcome to Kushy Konvos, a podcast where, again, about Kush and conversations, we bring interesting people on to talk about their experiences and their journeys and how cannabis influences their lives and the world around them. So grab some Kush and join the convo. So now, back to the questions. Your energy, that's one thing that I have admired about you since the day that I met you, and was why we work together in the facets that we have so far. Speak more about where that comes from. As a kid, were you always this energetic? Where did the energy come from, and how do you maintain it?
Hey, first of all, shout out to Marco. That was a great question. Did y'all hear that? I'm like, okay, I like that question. All right. So first of all, shout out to Japantown, cause I grew up out here in this neighborhood. You feel me? Like I'm from Northside San Jose, so I'm bringing that up because as a kid, I always had energy. I was always like adventurous. You feel me? I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little badass kid. Like when in front of my mama, I'll be an angel on the low. I'm a little badass kid running around, you feel me? Just going to the store, stealing candy just for adrenaline rush, you feel me? Playing hide and go seek, you feel me? We going on top of roofs, playing hide and go seek and shit. Just like always been adventurous and all that. So I always had I always been an energetic person because my element is I'm a Sagittarius and my element is fire. So I always have a lot of fire in me. I always been energetic. That's why I like to work out. That's why I play sports and all that shit because I have a lot of energy. So like that's why I love. That's why my passion is making music or creating because I get to release all the energy that I got built up.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm good. Yeah. So we left off talking about your energy and just about where that came from. And you talked about kind of your upbringing and what played into that. So tell us about.
Hey, you know what, my part? I'm trying to cut you off.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Random, because when you talking about energy, I gotta bring this up too. I feel like my energy really transformed when I started meditating. You feel me? Because meditating really helped me become more self aware with myself and more understanding what's going on with me internally. You feel me? So, one thing I gotta do, I always gotta spread gems to people. So I feel like if there's someone that's an overthinker and you don't really have control of your emotions, I suggest learning how to meditate. Like when you just sit down and find a way to quiet your mind for like 15 minutes. If you can't quiet, just sit down and you're gonna have a lot of thoughts that's gonna come. But sit there and don't engage in thoughts. Just let them. Don't react to thoughts. The thoughts gonna come. You feel me? But it's good to learn how to disconnect. You feel me? And get away from technology. Get away from your relationship. Get away from you feel me? Even get away from you. Really just disconnect and get back connected to the higher source, to God. So I feel like that's the reason why my energy is the way it is because I feel like I'm connected to the Most High.
Okay. Meditation comes in many forms. Some people include cannabis as a form of meditation.
That's right.
So what is your chosen method and form or forms, plural, of meditation?
I like how you said that though, because you're right, that meditation does come in different forms. Like one form of me, meditation is for when I'm in the gym. I said that when I'm in the gym because I'm in that flow. I'm in that flow state of mind. Like I'm not caring what's going on around me. I'm just in that mode. I'm just in flow. But my meditation for me is when I sit down, I don't have no technology around me. I close my eyes, you feel me? I do my hand gestures, I focus and I focus on my breathing. I breathe in, breathe out, and it's back to that traditional way of meditation. So I feel like right there, I feel like there's different meditations, but when you go to that traditional meditation, it really helps you with your focus. You feel me? It's a different little feeling. I feel like in that meditation is a form of prayer as well.
Okay, most definitely. I just want to ask that, like I said, there's many different forms of meditation and people are practice that in different ways. So, for me personally, this is a form of meditation for me for sure. You talked about kind of that flow state, like this helps me calm, anxieties and just, when your mind is just, for me, racing a mile a minute, just helps kind of, even things out and brings you to that even place. So yeah, I just really was interested about your forms of meditation, especially being somebody so energetic. Like, like that's to me, a good way to balance those things. Like you can't be giving all your energy out to the world if you're not centered yourself. So gems.
Real talk.
Again, my man said he's here to drop gems. So that's gem number one. Somebody should keep a gem counter on this video and see how many we get to by the end of the podcast. He's full of them. Me and my man have had plenty of conversations before where it's just an exchange of good energy and ideas.
I appreciate that.
So you do music, you do hosting. What don't you do? Two black men out here in San Jose getting to it. Love to see it, man.
Man, you already know that.
Multi-hyphenate creators.
For real, bro. And with me, it's like I'm just doing everything I love to do. Just like I ain't gonna lie, I'm playing chess, not checkers out here. So everything I'm doing right now, trust me, it's in plan. I write down my goals, I write down my plans and everything. So I'm not surprised by things that's happening. I'd be surprised the way it happening. Yeah, you feel me? I feel like God has a funny sense of humor. So, but everything's planned out. It's just like I do interviews because I love to interview people. I love hosting because I love to be on the stage. I love to just know how to control the stage. I want to be a motivational speaker. I love making music, so I'm gonna make music. You feel me? I love to learn, so I interview people. I get to listen to different perspectives. I get to be around different leaders, different people that are ambitious, that's making moves. So guess what? That energy rubs off on me. So sometimes I feel like, ooh, thank y'all. Y'all don't know how much y'all gifted me right now. You feel me? But it's genuine though. I just love connecting with people. You feel me? I feel like right now in this world we need more unity. So I'm here to spread that unconditional love and spread that unity and be me at the same time. Like I don't got no time to try to act like I'm somebody else. Like no, this is me. I'm random. I love you. You feel me? I want you to love yourself. You feel me? I read books. I meditate. I don't eat meat. Like there's different things about me, but I'm not ever trying to be nobody else. Like I don't care. You can talk your shit. I'll fuck around and go hug a tree. Talk shit if you want to. This is me. I'm comfortable in my skin. You feel me? So I feel like that's a superpower of yourself when you're comfortable in your skin.
I like that. I like that. Being comfortable in your own skin. It's a trait that, in the world we live in with social media and, everyone trying to be an image, yourself, I think is the best image you could be.
That's real. Real talk.
Talk to us more about where Random came from and how that was birthed and what it means and why Random. And, let's talk about it.
That's a good question. So first of all, Random. First of all, I got to shout out to Charlie Rocket. Charlie Rocket was used to be the agent for 2 Chainz. You feel me? But then he became like a motivational speaker and all that. Cause I used to watch his podcast and he was a guest on there. And I just heard the way that he was talking about law of attraction and all that stuff. And he was just talking different. So I really just started watching him, see the things that he was manifesting. Like he ended up getting endorsed by Nike, had his own commercial, wasn't a Nike athlete, but he wrote on his notebook that he was going to get endorsed by Nike, and he manifested it. Like he switched his whole, like, even before he used to be a manager for Soulja Boy and all that stuff. Like he was like in the industry, but he switched to motivational speaker. So anyways, long story short, I just really got inspired by him. So I wrote down in my notebook, like, hey, I'm gonna get connected with Charlie Rocket. Like I'm gonna meet him, watch, Next you know, I'm on Instagram. He's talking about he's gonna come to San Francisco for like a week and all that. And then they give an opportunity, like, oh, we need somebody like to be a volunteer. I hit right away. As soon as I see that, I was like, I'm trying to be a volunteer. Next you know, I get to be around Charlie Rocket for like 5 days because I'm a volunteer. And I'm just getting so much games being around him because he's talking about branding. He's talking about slogan. He's talking about really creating your lane. You feel me? That's how you're gonna have longevity. So when he's telling me this, I'm just over here just in the background just thinking of ideas. So after that, long story short, after he leaves, I'm just by myself. I get back to my hustling. I'm like, you know what? Something hit me. I'm like, I created my slogan, like, what it do, man? It be that main 3D Dab. I created that slogan. Then I'm like, you know what? Me and my cousin, shout out to my cousin Eric, when we talk, we used to be like, we switch the conversation like random. Then we switch the conversation. So, and then I love battle rap. And on battle rap, I better be like random. Then I talk shit. You feel me? So I kind of like, I mixed it all together. I'm like, you know what? And I'm already a random person. You feel me? Because I don't ever like to put myself in a box. So I said, you know what? And random could be my shit. I created a foundation where I don't got to put myself in a box. So if I want to be funny, I can be funny. If I want to my motivation, I can do motivation. If you see me doing music, you see me do movies, anything you see me do, I can do because I'm random. So I don't put myself in a box. You feel me? That give me where I can go do anything I want. You feel me? So I don't ever want to put myself in a box or lock myself up. I'm big on freedom. I like to be free. So that's just how it all just tied in together. So then I create my slogan. I got my brand. And now it's just all about just moving now, you feel me? Of course it took time. Like this is like, it's 2024, so now it's down to like 4 years in the making, me building this shit. And I feel like now it's just finally really starting to build this momentum because I'm staying consistent and I'm networking. I feel like it's important to network. It's important to go out there and get out your comfort zone, you feel me? Like if I didn't go to open mics, if I didn't go on IG, see you on there, like, oh, let me connect with him. If I didn't go outside and move, you feel me? I would not, all this momentum that I got going on, it would not be happening right now. You feel me? People probably wonder, like, how you get connected to Shima Media? How you get connection to this and that? Say some entertainment. Like, how you get connected to so many people? Because I'm outside and I'm working. And guess what? Like my dad said, you never know who's watching. I know for sure I'm working. You feel me? Because I love to do this shit.
Okay. I like that. So you mentioned not being put in a box. And your brand is random. So random, hot box or outdoor sesh?
Okay, so outdoor sesh for surely. Okay, now let me say this. When I was younger, we'd be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be in the hot box. Fuck all that. I'm trying to breathe, bro. Like, I'm cool off that shit. I don't got shit to prove, dog. If we chief, I'm outside with it, dog. I'm cool, bro. I'm a grown ass man. I look like hot boxing, bro. Somebody, oh, don't roll down the window. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna open the door of my shit. I'm out of this car. Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm definitely outdoor sesh. My hot boxing days are long gone.
Bro, for real.
Like I said, I'm trying to breathe. I'm getting old. My lungs are valuable. This is bad enough in and of itself. Don't sound fun at all. Gas mask, all gravity. Yeah, no, I'm good on all that.
That's real talk. Okay, I got a random question for you since we're on what's your show called?
Kushy Konvos.
Kushy Konvos. All right, so what's your favorite weed movie?
Ooh, that's a good one. I was trying to think of like a weed movie that's really a weed movie. But probably How High.
Okay, that's the last one.
Yeah. Other weed movies. I mean, the Friday series is a classic. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those off the top of my head.
I feel it. I think with me, I'm gonna go with for me, it's like I call this a high movie for me. Step Brothers though. I know I ain't like they ain't smoking weed on there. It's like if I get high and watch Step Brothers, I'm rolling. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or like a Half Baked,
Okay.
a classic one like
if
that.
you're talking about a movie that I'll put on when I'm high, and my brother's here in the background. Shout out to Q. Money Talks. To this day, just hilarious to watch. That's one of my movies.
Hey, yo, I ain't seen that movie
one of
in
the
a minute. That's a classic right there. And Chris Tucker was, hey, okay, random. Since we, what you feel me? It's random too. So random. So what do you think happened with Chris Tucker's acting career though? I feel like Chris Tucker had a lot of good movies, and it just out of nowhere just like stopped. Like, what do you think really happened? You think he just like said he cool? Or you feel like they kicked him out the game? Because it is crazy how just out of nowhere you stop seeing Chris Tucker.
That's interesting. I never thought about that. What happened to Chris Tucker? Yeah, maybe he just got tired of it. Like I don't see it. He wasn't disliked. Like I don't see a reason why anybody would want to stop him from getting roles. Maybe he just got tired of doing comedic roles and wanted to do something else and it didn't work out. Or it could be any number of things. I don't know. But that scene of him jumping out the airplane and falling in the water, just the most hilarious scene ever. I laugh at that every time. How big his eyes were coming out of that water. Like hilarious. Money Talks, one of my favorite movies to watch when high. Being high. See, this is why you keep notes, folks. Podcasters, keep notes, please. It helps guide your podcast along, especially if you're going to like Drink Champs. Shout out to Nori and Drink Champs. That man is.
They be drinking on there too, bro.
They got to be doing water shots. Ain't no way.
I'm taking 1-2 shots and after that squad, ain't about to have me looking full on camera. Nope.
Ain't no way. Ain't nobody been slumped. Ain't nobody fell out. Ain't nobody fought. Shout out to Drink Champs. Whatever y'all doing over there, keep doing it. Let's talk music.
Okay.
I mean, you do a little bit of everything, so we can talk about a little bit of everything here today. But let's talk music. You are an artist, so where did your musical journey start? Talk about the kind of music you make, and talk about anything you have out or have coming that people can listen to.
Okay. All right. Another good question. So music. I feel like with me, I started. You know what? I'm taking it back. I remember the first time. Shout out to my cousin Mo. You feel me? When we were younger, as kids, we used to be listen. We love like the East Coast type of music, like with bars and all that type of shit. We both into like Lil Wayne or like Cassidy and all that shit. You feel me? He loved like Lloyd Banks and all that, and Young Jeezy and all that. But anyways, we used to like get lyrics off of online and kind of like rap battle each other, like take off lyrics off of rap battle. But I remember he's someone that really always inspired me with music because I always thought he was raw. Like even though he's my cousin, he always been one of my favorite artists because I feel like lyrically, a lot of people not fucking with him. You feel me? If you really listen to him, he's raw as shit. So, but anyways, I really started my music like with him, and I remember the first time I showed him one of my tracks, he's like, "Man, that shit was weak when we were younger." So once we got older, and he told me like he liked my music, that like I knew that it was genuine. You feel me? So I feel like I really started getting into music when I was like 14, but I didn't really start taking it serious until I was like. I say like what 22, 23, you feel me? But I definitely had my times when I fell off and all that and everything. But then once I became like an adult, I really started taking it serious. Like man, I love this music and everything. But on a side note, before music, I wanted to do acting because I love acting and everything. So I remember I moved to Atlanta when I was like 20 years old because I was looking to start my acting career out there. But then things changed.
Yeah.
So I'm still on acting and ending. I love acting. That's something I love to do too, though.
I can definitely see you acting for sure.
Yeah, I used to do plays and all that, so I love that shit.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see you doing that. Favorite weed song?
Oh.
Or song to listen to when
Janaeko, Higher. Yeah, I ain't gonna try to sing that shit. Look at that Janaeko Higher. I'm not gonna butcher it. Fuck that. I was about to try that. Nah. But yeah, that for sure. I like that Jamaica. But with me, bro, I like listening to that R&B. You feel me? Like R&B really soothes that soul for me. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm not trying to listen to rap. I'm not trying to hear all that shit. Sometimes like, bro, I'm just trying to chill, bro. Like respectfully, like, bro, you feel me? But yeah, bro. What's random? Since we're talking about music, who's some of your favorite artists?
All-time list, Ludacris, Jadakiss, 50 Cent. These are not in any specific order. These are just favorite artists of mine. Lil Wayne, UGK, Boosie, Gucci.
Oh, you diverse with it too, though. You got.
That's on the rap side. If we're going R&B, a lot of Jasmine, Ari.
Ari Lennox?
Yeah, Ari Lennox. Sinead Harnett.
I think I heard it.
You probably have. Just, yeah. Trying to think of a song, but I can't off the top of my head right now. Yeah, a lot of R&B though. A lot of R&B. A lot of artists that I can't name off the top of my head, but I listen to a lot of R&B as well. And me, I'm one of my favorite artists too. When I decide to.
Okay.
When I decide to do that.
Blanco on the beats, on the mic. Okay, hold
Here
up,
and there.
I was telling you here, then quick 8 bars.
Oh man. And this is abstract. Cool kid with a backpack, no skinny jeans and no snapbacks. Wow, I forgot the rest of that.
But he did it, Joe. I didn't think he's gonna do it. He did it.
I did something recently. I think I can remember that off the top of my head. 951 to 619 and 408 to 213. Fuck a key. I got codes at every gate they trying to keep. They see me everywhere. I fit in everywhere I go. It's like I'm the missing puzzle piece. I'm well connected. Why you would even play with me is puzzling.
Talk.
Little song.
Okay, I heard the little puzzle scheme. Okay.
Okay,
you caught me off guard. I didn't think he's gonna do it, but you did it. I respect it.
Random,
bro. That is dope, bro. So how long you been doing this podcast for?
This podcast has been a thing for 3 years now. Officially, this form of the podcast and this version has been a thing for a month now. You are part of the official rebrand and relaunch of the podcast. Before now, it was all online. So I had 2 co-hosts, and we met on Zoom and eventually on StreamYard. Riverside FM was the platform we used. And so we did the podcast there. So it was the 3 of us on screen virtually because I live in 2 different states. So wanted to bring the podcast back in like an in-person format because I feel like the theme, the idea of the podcast, the format fit better in person. So my co-hosts will be producing their own segments like in person. So we're kind of building more of a network approach now as opposed to all of us doing the virtual thing. So been doing it for a minute. I've been into podcasting and around podcasting for about a decade now, just like as a listener, but like as far as like producing podcasts and being involved with that aspect for the better part of like 4 or 5 years now. Got you. So yeah, been doing it for a minute. And trying to do it more. You know, I call myself a podcast producer. I'm getting better at podcasting, but I enjoy the production aspect. Like I enjoy helping people tell stories and brand their companies. So you know, I'll do more behind the scenes stuff. But this is a chance for me to get in front of the camera and show people what's possible. You know, you were here, you saw me do the whole setup, putting the lights and the mics and the. Shout out to the crew for helping me set up everything. But yeah, just kind of you know. Getting in front of the camera to also show more behind the camera.
That's dope. Respect.
But my engineering team behind the boards is telling me we are running short on time. Apparently my drives are a little full. So yeah, we got cut this short.